Dad and I have come back out to this old church block. It did rain last night a bit, unfortunately, so it's a bit wet out here, but we just spent the last good hour and a half using the brush cutters and clearing new territory here that we can explore as we progress further up into the block. But yeah, it's very dedicated to explore this area here. As you can see, it's not the most pleasant work, but someone's got to do it because they can't really get a slasher in here towards the back, so we got to do it by hand. Got that much more to go, but we'll just stop at this level, and Dad's just raking some channels there so we can go up on areas we haven't yet explored before, see if we can unearth some more of those old pre-decimal coins. So this is the first target that we unearthed here, and it seems to be a really old, maybe a really old pocket knife or something. You can see, if that focuses, you can see blade. I don't know if that's made of bone or anything like that, but that's what we discovered. Not 100% sure what that is. Could be an old pocket knife, potentially. We'll put that in the bag and see if we can unearth anything else interesting. Hopefully a silver pre-decimal coin would be great. Okay, so we've come around, there's some old rocks here, and we dug that old what could be an old pocket knife over there, and found some old bolts over here. But over this signal right here that Dad marked, that is jumping up over the 30. So if we dig there, that possibly could be our first coin for the day, potentially a silver coin. Ah, look at that. That's a silver threepence. I wonder whether it's one of those really old ones. We have found an 1890 silver threepence in this property block, as well as one of the newer wheat threepence. That's where it's been sitting for. You can see the impression on there. Okay, we'll just clean this one up to reveal exactly what that is. There's a silver coin. Oh, it's got the old king, looks like King George the Fifth. Got to get myself a new set of glasses here. That arm keeps breaking off. So that's King George the Fifth. Definitely King George the Fifth. Is that focusing? Yeah. King George V. Ah, yeah, it's got the, you can see it's got the kangaroo and the emu. You can see it's got the kangaroo and the emu on the front. So to reveal the date, that would find which way the king's. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is a pretty sure that says 1920. Yep, 1920 King George V, silver threepence. Awesome. First coin of the day is a nice silver coin, one of the old silver coins, high silver content. Put that one in the bag and continue on. Very strong signal here. Extremely strong 23. We did have a halfpenny that did this. So that could be quite likely a coin, this one. Famous last words. But that's how strong that halfpenny we got over there in the last treasure hunting expedition. Yeah, that's definitely a coin. That's a full penny, isn't it? Well, we'll check that because you never know.
Starting to rain, Mick.
Yep, that is a rue penny. That's rue penny. King George. What king's that one? They used to King George the sixth. And the date on that one, 1950 rue penny. Okay, that's our second coin for the day. One silver threepence and the 1950 rue penny. So we'll continue up there and then work our way back here. Okay, so it is unfortunately starting to rain. We're packing up, but I just got one. Okay, I believe that to be a coin. Let's have a look. It might be right down in here. Yep, I think we got him that time. another silver coin. Lucky we persevered with that one. We really had to persevere with that one, but that was worth it because that is an old silver sixpence, isn't it? That's an old silver sixpence. That was hard to pinpoint. It was down in the water. But that is at 1945. 1945 King George the Sixth. 1945 King George the Sixth sixpence. There you go. So that's 2 silver coins and a penny. 1920 threepence, 1950 root penny, and a 1945 silver sixpence. Awesome. That was right on the crossover between the higher silver content. That was right on. I think it changed in 1946, so I'll double check, but this could be the final year that they had the higher silver content in these old Australian silver coins. Awesome. So just shining down in that bottle, that's where we got a strong signal down inside the water there, and we said, okay, we'll take one scoop, if it comes out, it comes out. And it was a coin, so I'll give that a bit of a clean. That was in the water. So that's our 4th coin. This looks like an old halfpenny. It looks like a Commonwealth of Australia. We won't be easily getting a date off that one. We've identified that as a really old halfpenny, Commonwealth of Australia halfpenny, but it's been sitting in the water there, so we'll clean that up at home, see if we can reveal a bit more detail, but that one's pretty far gone. An old halfpenny, Commonwealth of Australia halfpenny, 4th coin of the day. Okay, so just coming around the other side here, and we're definitely onto something here. Jumping up to about 39. I'd hate to get too excited, but I'm quite confident that's a silver coin. Again, famous last words, but that is a distinct signal up around the high 30s. Aha. Let's clean it up and let's have a look. Ah, you know what that is? That's not a, that is, you wouldn't believe it, but that's a 2-cent coin. That's a shilling. Some people call these the brown bastards, but I've certainly dug a lot of these, but this is the first one in this location. So this is actually a 1974 2-cent coin. 1974, that's the year I was born. So Dad and I were thinking that this could have been dropped when they actually came in and they took this old church down and moved it into town, and then put it back up, and it became the local museum in town. So that I would say this could have possibly been dropped from when they were dismantling the church. 1974 2-cent coin. That's the only reason it could be here, because this place become inactive totally in the 1950s. So yeah, that's what that must be. Well, we've come just right to the very outskirts here where we did the brush cutting, and right at the very end here, that's one of the most powerful, distinct (31, 32, 33). So after digging that 2-cent coin, mysterious 1974 2-cent coin that shouldn't even be here, you're wondering if this is an elusive silver coin, 3-decimal silver coin, because that's up too high for a penny really. We have root pennies that have hit up 28, 29, but now we're up 30, 32. Oh, now that is not a silver coin. That's probably a shackle out of a horse saddle, or well, it could have been out of a bull's nose. They put them in a bull's nose, don't they? So this is a solid brass ring. I know they do use that with some cattle and horses. So yeah, saddlery on the saddles, or that's why that's coming up so strong. Oh, I was hoping that was a silver coin, but that's interesting to unearth whatever you can find here. It's always the mystery, the anticipation of the mystery of what you're going to unearth. Okay, that is us for the day. The rain held off, allowed us to do some treasure hunting on the old church block here, and we did find, I think, 5 coins. 5 coins, a little, looks like a little pocket knife and a brass ring and a couple of other things, but we'll call it at that for the day. And well, hopefully we'll come out here once the sun's dried it all out and have one last go, but we pretty much thoroughly searched through there. There is a little bit remaining up towards the back of the block there, but yeah, we pulled out about nearly close to 40 coins out of this old area so far. Beautiful relaxing Sunday, even some blue skies coming out finally. But we'll head home and signing off for now. Here's a quick overview of the treasures that we've discovered in our recent treasure hunting adventure at the old church block. So we'll start with the rubbish. We just got a really old pull tab there. We got a fair few of the lead heads off the nails, the bolt, nail, and that's that big brass ring, and what looks to be an old pocket knife there. And we did get 5 coins, including 2 silver coins, 1920 threepence, King George V 1920 silver threepence, and the 1945 sixpence. That's the King George the Sixth, and this was the very final year that they stayed the high silver content. They changed over to the 50% silver in 1946, so that was a good find. Another King George the Sixth penny. That's a root penny, 1950 root penny. And this is a really old Commonwealth of Australia penny that we can't get any detail on that one. Definitely an old half penny coin. And then we had that 1974 2-cent coin, which was weird to be in that place, but we worked out that it was most likely the workers who dismantled that old church when they brought it into town and to become the historical museum in town. That's probably when that one got dropped. But yeah, all in all, we discovered close to 40 coins in that old church block, which we through the research we think it might have been built in 1905 or roundabout, and existed right up through till the mid 1950s. And yeah, it was really good to get permission to be able to go on there. We had to do a fair bit of work. The young fella did slash some of the front area of there for us, which was much appreciated. We got him a carton of the Great Northern stubbies for that, which he was very grateful for. And also I donated that Australian Military Forces button that we found, donated that to the property owner, and he would like to give that to the museum, which was great to hear. And we will go back there again and when it dries out and see if we can uncover more. But yeah, it's been good to share that experience with my dad, and also my uncle also got involved, which was great. So all the best to everyone that shares the hobby, the metal detecting. I hope you all continue to find and discover lots of treasures and bring them up to the light of day to be appreciated. Till next time, bye for now.